Hello YouTube, and welcome to my first vlog for Vlog It in Paradise. It might just be Andrew, Jeff, Bill, and probably my mum that are watching this vlog. But if there's anyone else out there, welcome. I'm currently traveling Vietnam. At the beginning of this year, I quit my job in London, I packed my bags, and I decided to travel the world instead. My goal is to play poker whilst travelling, to try and fund this entire trip. So that is what is currently happening in my life. Before I went travelling, the job that I was working was as a tennis coach. I worked for about 8 years teaching all ages from the age of 4 up until the age of about 85.
Make sure you stay on your side. Next two, let's go. Good, here we go, James. Let's go, Neil, charge it in. Keep your racket up high when you're volleying, boys. Come on, Neil. Good, next.
Unfortunately, for those of you that don't know, the great British weather is generally miserable, wet and cold, which isn't ideal conditions for teaching tennis. Here's a lovely clip of me getting hammered by one of the 7-year-olds that I used to teach.
Oh, see how much difference it makes when you recover though? You make every ball. Every ball you make, yeah?
I appear to be stuck. Slip, slap, slop. Before I was a tennis coach, I worked as an actor. I trained at Mount View Academy in London from 2008 to 2011 and worked for about 4 years as an actor whilst tennis coaching. I really enjoyed working as an actor. In fact, I do miss it a lot. I'm really looking forward to doing these vlogs because it will allow me to be creative again, which I think has been missing in my life since I quit. Here's a quick clip of my showreel from about 5 years ago, before I started to develop this bum fluff that my mum likes to call it. Thanks, Mum.
Why'd you give it up? Boys.
为未留到最好的准备，极限时代 Yikes。
Hi, we're from the Wincott Academy. Just thought we'd say hi to the brave new challenger, aka the loser-to-be.
Well, you're looking at him.
He just admitted his friend's a loser.
Burn! He wants to hit a ball over a roof and into a cup. And another time... This is our coach. He loves the trash talk.
You're obviously training to lose.
Well, he hasn't lost yet. Not that he will.
So enough about the tennis and the acting. Now to the main point that you were here, which is about poker. I started poker back in 2009. I started on the wonderful site that is PokerStars, playing the 18-man turbos, $7 sit and goes. I was grinding those 18 tables at a time back when I was a 19-year-old, and that's where I scored my first 4-figure score. I managed to win a ticket into the Battle of the Planets final. I somehow managed to make the final table, and where we chopped it up and I won $3,500. That was actually the first time my mum realised that I might actually have a shot at making some money playing poker rather than just being a degenerate gambler. But I was a degenerate spender, and I spent all of that money kitting out my university room with a subwoofer, 4 speakers, and a lovely 42-inch LED TV, which at the time was amazing. So I had some great nights in my room, playing the music, that is, and having parties as opposed to anything else that might have happened in my room at university. And actually in 2010, I met a lovely man by the name of Dan Fleshman. For those of you that don't know who he is, he ran a poker site called Victory Poker. Unfortunately, Black Friday meant he had to close, but at the time, Victory Poker was up and coming, it was thriving, and he sort of took me under his wing. I've just got to try and sort my hair out there, it's terrible, it's the wind. I was invited to Antonio Sfandiari's, I think, 30th birthday party at the time. I turned up to this party with £20 in my wallet, which wasn't much more than I had to my name at the time. I went to the bar to get a Disaronno and Coke, which set me back £16. £16. But at the time I was buying the drink, Dan Fleshman came over and he said to me, "Ollie, what are you doing? We've got drinks in the VIP section, come and join us over there." "All right, sounds good," I said. So I went over to the VIP section where I actually ran into so many cool people like Andrew Roble, Lacey Jones, Antonio Sfandiari himself, Mike the Mouth Matasso, who was absolutely wrecked and was hilarious, and Phil Hellmuth, who was actually there. And I remember saying to Phil that I'd meet him at the main event final table in 3 years' time and take much happiness in busting him from the main event. Unfortunately, I haven't had that main event dream come true. But if I win this Platinum Pass and he decides to play in it, I will take great pleasure out of knocking him out of it and hopefully bringing the brat back out. I've always wanted to do the famous Andrew Neeme walk onto the camera, and now, making my first vlog, thankfully I've been able to do that. I'd like to thank Jeff, Andrew and PokerStars for running this competition. It's a great opportunity for every person out there who's been on the fence about creating a vlog like myself. This has certainly given me the motivation that I've needed to just get that kick up the bum and create that first vlog. And thankfully now I think I'll continue making these vlogs, not just for this 5-part series, but post that to document my poker and my travels. So thank you to both of you and PokerStars. Here we go. Oh yeah! Woohoo! So thank you for watching my first ever vlog for Vlog It in Paradise. I hope that you enjoy the rest of these vlogs for the 5-part series. This was part 1. I'll see you in part 2. Stay tuned to watch the rest of this 5-part series where you will find out how I took this photo with Daniel Negreanu after winning $1,000 off him. Stay tuned.